Welcome back to the Coin World. Old coin review and value, your ultimate source for discovering rare treasures in your coin jar. Today's spotlight is on the 1974 5-cent coin, a piece often overlooked but rich in history and hidden value. Whether you're in the US, Canada, or Australia, the 5-cent coin has its own fascinating narrative. But today we'll dive deep into the 1974 5-cent coin, particularly the US Jefferson nickel, exploring how this small coin played a big role in mid-century coinage. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it was meant to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. By the 1970s, America was in the midst of great political and economic change. Vietnam War withdrawals, Watergate, and inflation shook the country. Even coinage was affected. The 1974 nickel, while not commemorative, was produced during a time of intense scrutiny of U.S. coin metal composition. The U.S. Mint was considering cost-saving measures. Rising prices in metals like copper and nickel had already led to changes in the penny. Although the 1974 nickel retained its standard composition, there was growing speculation about a possible change, which influenced collectors to hold onto rolls from that year. The Philadelphia and Denver mints both produced 5-cent coins that year, and though San Francisco struck proof coins, no circulation nickels came from there. The total mintage was over 1.5 billion, but that doesn't mean every nickel is common. A few rare varieties and errors made this coin especially collectible in later years. The obverse of the 1974 nickel features Thomas Jefferson's left-facing bust. Along the rim are the words, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," followed by the year 1974 on the reverse. Monticello Jefferson's Virginia home is depicted, with the inscriptions "E Pluribus Unum, Monticello," and "United States of America." Below Monticello lies the denomination, 5 cents in bold letters. While unchanged since 1938, small die polishing changes and strike characteristics often vary by year, including in 1974. In 1974, 2 major mint marks were used, no mint mark for Philadelphia and D for Denver. San Francisco issued only proof coins marked with an S, struck with high detail and mirror finish. Some collectors search for high-grade strikes with full steps FS on Monticello. Where all steps are visible, this significantly increases value. The rare 197 for D. FS Jefferson nickel is one of the top finds. Among 5-cent collectors, weak strikes, filled dies, and die cracks are also sought after as error variants. Error coins are the true gems in 1970 for nickels. One famous example includes the off-center strike, where part of the design is missing. Clipped planchette errors, where a part of the coin is literally cut off during minting, also appeared in 1974. Another sought-after error is the double die obverse, where elements like the date and motto show ghosts like doubling. Die cracks, particularly on Jefferson's face or Monticello's dome, are subtle but intriguing to collectors. These error coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and rarity. The 1974 S proof nickel was minted in San Francisco in limited numbers. Made for collectors, these proof coins were struck twice for sharp details and a mirror-like finish, making them popular in coin sets. Pristine 1974 S proof with full steps and no imperfections can command a premium at auctions. While the 1974 nickel is not rare in circulated condition, the key to value lies in condition and errors. A circulated 1974 nickel might be worth face value, but uncirculated or MS65 examples can reach $50 to $100. Coins with full steps designation, especially from Denver, are the top-tier examples. Some collectors specialize exclusively in Jefferson nickels, creating high demand for particular years like 1974. Auction trends show a rise in interest for older nickels, especially those in mint state or with certified errors. In recent years, a 1974 D nickel with full steps in MS66 condition sold for over $1.00 at auction. Grading services like PCGS and NGC play a major role in authenticating and evaluating the value of these coins. When searching through your change, always check 5-cent coins for the 1974 date and inspect for sharp strikes and possible errors. If you think you found a full steps or error coin, have it professionally graded. This can greatly enhance value. Consider building a complete Jefferson nickel set, as many dealers and collectors value completeness. The 1974 5-cent coin may seem like just another piece of pocket change, but within its small frame lies history, hidden gems, and collector opportunity. So before you toss it in a coin jar, take a closer look. You might be holding a coin worth far more than 5 cents. Let me know if you'd like this in a downloadable format or want a script version tailored to another country's 5-cent coin like Canada or Australia. Thank you for watching. To like, share, and subscribe to the Coin World.